Okay, thank you for joining us. Can you please introduce yourself and explain what you're doing in the election?
Good afternoon. My name is Jim Elliott. I'm a candidate for mayor of the city of Regina, and we're sitting here in the core neighborhood center, an area of the city that I live in, and want to help in this election. As mayor, I'd like to take some action on climate change and reduce our carbon footprint. I want to deal with homelessness and eliminate that from our community so that we can all have homes and places to live, as well as reduce crime and racism in the city.
The present council hasn't done a great deal to address homelessness, and the present mayor made it one of his key platform points last time to have a housing forum or symposium that was supposed to solve the problem to some degree and improve affordability of housing here. What do you think went wrong in the last few years, and why nothing changed?
I think principally the mayor didn't take the leadership role that other cities have taken in that respect, and so then rather than leading it himself, he was expecting the city to take the initiative, or groups in the city. And without the resources that a city mayor has, I think that's part of the reason why we haven't taken any initiatives. The other aspect is that the community hasn't been fully engaged in this, in the sense of looking for places to put houses, looking for ways to deal with homelessness, dealing with the intransigent landlords that want to keep people in their homes and charge exorbitant rents.
You and I are both cyclists for most of the year, and as I'm sure you've noticed, there's been no new bicycle infrastructure in Regina in the last basically decade. What do you think could be done to change that?
I think first of all, in many cases, it's creating some what we call north-south or east-west corridors. So, streets like Ray Street that goes into the south, I would be putting bike lanes onto those side streets that parallel some of our major corridors. That way, those that are coming from the south can easily get into downtown and then feed into a few small bike lanes we do have in the downtown. Similarly, they could feed into the Devonian pathway and get up into the northwest or to the university, for instance. So it's principally the bike lanes that I'd be working at and trying to encourage some north-south or east-west movement.
Mm-hmm. As you know, most people in the city drive, so they may have a different perspective about how to get around. What parts of your platform do you think address their concerns to do with parking and being able to get to work quickly downtown?
Well, part of it would be to actually encourage or increase the amount of residential properties in downtown. We have a number of what I call single-use ground-level parking lots that could have housing or other services above them, and I think that's one way to reduce both commuting. In fact, if you actually live downtown, but also it would help to make those parking lots a lot more cost-effective in the sense of, I guess, getting more taxes as well to the city, and to give them an effort to, or give them, more resources to work on the other costs of the, maintaining roads and sewers and that type of thing.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, just encouraging everybody to get out and vote on October 26th. And if you have a chance to check out my website, you can just look at jimelliott2016.wordpress.com.
All right. Thanks very much, Jim.
You're welcome.